So hi, my name is Joseph Wuest, and I'll be graduating today with degrees in political science and history, along with a certificate in international studies. I actually was going to start here in pre-med, and then around election season in 2008, I decided that politics was really something I was interested in. So I came and spoke with an advisor here and decided to major in political science. And then I started taking a lot of history courses too, because it seemed like they lined up. They provided kind of historical background that I thought was necessary, and they filled in a lot of boxes in my general education requirements. So it was about a year and a half in, I came to my advisor and asked her maybe I should pursue a minor in history, and she said, why not, a double major? And that was kind of set in stone since then. I guess what's really important, that I think is such an important reason to kind of couple them, the two majors, is because in political science you'll study a lot of rules and institutions and procedures, and sometimes at the expense of knowing some of the background, and sometimes it's very helpful to have that historical background to kind of beef it up to say, well, what were the circumstances that created these rules and these laws? And of course the political science department here is fantastic about providing that background. But some of it's a little more implicit, some of it you'll realize things that aren't quite taught, things just kind of on the boundaries, and you'll ask yourself, well, that's really interesting, why is it like that? So I think that's, at least for me, the most natural reason to couple the two majors. Both of these majors are quite challenging in the fact that I've never taken courses that require you to write as much as they do. And it's dense material, but it's really interesting material. And I think just kind of the ability to say, so you start in the 100 levels, start writing 5, 6, 7 page papers, and by the time you get to the 300 and 400 levels, you're writing, up to 30 pages for a class. And that's not to scare anyone away, because it's something that you learn to do incrementally. But I think it's something that's really important, and something that you really want to get out of your education here is you want to leave saying, I can write, and I can write well. Before I started studying here, I don't want to say that I was kind of rash to make political judgments, but I was definitely reactionary, and I think that's a problem that a lot of people are. They're quite reactionary. They see something and they say, well, I don't like that. But it's more important to not only be able to say I don't like that, it's important to say, well, why is it like that? If I want to go about changing it, how do I do that? What's the best way to do it? Are there other circumstances that might prevent me, or kind of unintended consequences? So all sorts of things like that. When I'm speaking with family and friends, they'll say, well, I don't like this. Why is it like this way? You can say, well, maybe I don't like it either, but there are kind of some rational reasons why it is.